Hello everyone, Blue Bricks fans as well as automatic binding brick enthusiasts. Welcome back to my channel. Today I shall present the Blue Bricks set number 102747, the 60s French Express train wagon, which consists of 738 pieces. The primary colour of this wagon, or this train in general, is dark red, which is not necessarily the rarest colour in Lego's palette, but it is more rare than the usual or more common red, the very bright shade of red that Lego uses, for instance, for the Hogwarts Express, which has a far shorter wagon. Now, this is quite long in comparison. It has some white stripes, as well as a dark bluish grey roof, and two of these bogies with these bogie plates, as well as some dark bluish grey framework for these black wheels. You may be able to see that there is a little bit of colour inconsistency due to the fact that this 2x4 flat tile is a bit lighter than this 4x6 bogie plate. But apart from that, there are few colour inconsistencies that are actually shocking or that are very different from Lego's own colour inconsistencies, especially if you consider the fact that this model has more or less the same colour that Lego uses for their own dark red models. And there is little colour inconsistency in this model. And just as I did last time, I will calculate whether the price of this set is actually fair or even generous. And in this case, I actually experienced a very, very pleasant surprise. So together with the bogie plates and the train wagon build itself, the total weight of the train wagon is actually 635 grams. Now, if you divide that by a price of 34.95 euros, you will be able to calculate a gram per euro ratio of 18.17, which means that 18.17 grams equate to €1 in this case for this set. If you compare that to the Lego Harry Potter Privet Drive set for $69.99, then you will notice that there's a significant difference between Lego and Blue Bricks. Because if you divide those measured 569 grams of plastic for the Privet Drive set, if you divide that by the price of $69.99, you'll get a ratio of approximately 8.13 grams per euro. In conclusion, both Blue Bricks and Lego take several factors into account when adding a price tag, a recommended price tag to any set. However, the most significant factor is always the price per piece ratio. So how much one piece in this very set costs on average. However, I think the gram per price ratio is ultimately a more significant factor, at least in my opinion. And therefore, that ultimately means that Blue Brick sets will have, partly more fair prices than Lego sets and partly less fair prices or decent prices, But not regularly very unfair prices, because the prices of Blue Bricks are, on average, actually fairer than Lego prices. So this is very laudable overall. But there is one important thing that motivated me to purchase this model, which is its resemblance to the Hogwarts Express itself, and actually the wagons of the Hogwarts Express. It has the appropriate length, and I don't necessarily think that it has the appropriate width, but in that case, you can still improve this, and that is precisely what I will do. So this is how far I've come with my Lego Harry Potter MOC, or well, MOC. That just means my own creation. It's an abbreviation. It's not completely finished. It's just a wagon with no compartments inside whatsoever. It's totally empty. Most of the pieces are either from the original wagon from the original Hogwarts Express or from this blue brick set. But you don't have to order this blue brick set if you intend to get dark red window frames. Well, they are actually exclusive to another product, to two products in total, because you can order the set, the blue brick set that I just introduced, but you can also order these window frames separately on bluebricks.com. This is not an official Lego piece. I mean, the frame, the window frame exists in Lego in, say, red, you know, just the normal, very bright red that Lego produces, and Blue Bricks, of course, also produces. But I genuinely prefer this darker color, because if you compare it to the original Hogwarts Express, you'll notice that the Hogwarts Express actually has a dark red color, not a very bright red color. So that's why I love this set. And if you do intend to build similar things to this, then you can just order these frames or any dark red piece separately on bluebricks.com. Now, this is of course not paid. This is not an advertisement. But another thing that I would just like to show you very briefly is just this Ford Anglia, which is another MOC that I've constructed. And there are actually still some pieces that are remaining right in front of the camera that I will also use to construct the rest. So this is just an early phase of a MOC. This is not minifigure scale. It's a little larger than that, but I hope you still like this. And I will continue, probably do an update on both the wagon and the Ford Anglia. And I hope that you are well, and I'll say goodbye for now. All right.